Alright, welcome back guys, and welcome to your first time here. I'm Vision here by Boy Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today we're going over some news regarding San Diego Comic-Con for The Walking Dead Season 10, the Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, and Walking Dead The World Beyond Season 1. Now if The Walking Dead is something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way to miss some more Walking Dead news from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So yeah, like I said, we got some news regarding San Diego Comic-Con for The Walking Dead this year. Now the San Diego Comic-Con is going to be virtual this year, so I'm assuming everybody will be able to watch it somewhere. I don't know if they're going to be doing it Zoom or whatever, but apparently everybody's going to be able to watch it. It'll be live streamed somewhere. So each show will get its own panel. Starting off with The Walking Dead, they'll have mostly the main cast there, I think. And from what I understand, it's going to be them talking about Season 10, mainly overall. They might get into some Season 11 possible, like, snippets of what they might have planned and what might be coming up, possible casting of characters, and different things we might see in characters we might see moving into the 11th season. I do not believe we'll get much else. However, there is talks about regarding trailers and everything like that. Now, I do not believe we're going to get any kind of footage or anything of the Season 10 finale. There have been talks about another trailer or teaser. I don't believe they'll do that, just because I feel like that they're trying to keep things a surprise and secret for the finale, so I don't think they'll show any more footage or scenes or trailers from that, so I don't believe that'll happen. There might be a release date for the finale at that's definitely possible. I could easily see them doing that, or possibly they could even do the release for the finale that weekend. It depends on what they want to do. I think for The Walking Dead, it's up in the air right now. Very questionable for this year at Comic-Con. I know we're used to getting a trailer, but I don't believe we'll get one right now. And I think we'll have to accept that, as much as it's disappointing. But I think as for this year's Comic-Con, as much as people don't like it, I feel like Fear is going to be more at the forefront and be more important alongside with World Beyond. Because I think moving to Fear, I think that's the one we'll get a full trailer for prior to the shutdown of production and filming. From what I understand, at least the first half of the season was filmed, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say they'll be able to put together a trailer for the first half of Fear, at San Diego Comic-Con. And as for that, I do believe that Fear is going to air this year. I'm calling it now, in place of The Walking Dead in this fall and next spring. I know fans might not like that. They might be disappointed. But I do believe that the show, that AMC will do that just to get the season in and get things moving. And again, I think we'll definitely get some casting news for the season, possibly definitely a trailer, and most likely the release date. And I know fans will be disappointed, but The Walking Dead is no way going to be able to film and get anything out in time for October. I do not believe that's going to be physically possible. So I am calling it now. Fear will air when the main show usually airs, and Fear, I'm going to guess, will air next year, or the main show will air next year in place of Fear. Now, as for The World Beyond, again, we're getting another whole panel. Mostly all the characters are showing up for these panels, from what I understand, just virtually. And this most likely for this will definitely get the release date, probably, almost definitely. And I do believe that we'll get a possible, I don't know, did we get 2 trailers already, or do we just have 1? I'm not sure, but as it stands right now, I could easily see them doing another trailer for World Beyond, just to get people hyped, because I feel like for World Beyond the hype has died down, and especially for skeptics like me who are worried that's just another CW show, they might want to throw one in. If they already have 2, I could see a teaser, but if they already have just 1 trailer for World Beyond, I do believe that they'll do one more just to get fans hyped. Again, I think this is very interesting news, and this is one thing I'm very curious about, because I think in this current time period and everything we're going through, I do believe that all this virtual stuff and this Zoom stuff could have a huge impact on how certain things are run from now on. I do think, especially when you look at things like Talking Dead and these cons and stuff like that, I do believe they might use that to their benefit in the future, doing these kind of shows and stuff like that. That way you can have the characters there, actors there and whatnot. I think it's definitely something to be thought about. I think that as it stands right now, it's not that big of a thing for the Walking Dead franchise, but I do believe other shows will be using this to their benefit in the future, and I definitely could see them using this at least for Talking Dead. But again, this is a very interesting news. San Diego Comic-Con is a big thing. Walking Dead isn't going to be a part of it this year. Well, it is, but it's going to be different. Again, I don't believe we'll be getting any kind of trailer for the season. But again, we got to be realistic here. We got to understand the logics and everything that's going on. They can't put the cast and crew in jeopardy just to film stuff for us. They can't do that. We got to accept that and move on. And again, they could definitely do the finale during this weekend, because we usually get the trailer during this time for the main show. So maybe as a replacement for that, they could air the finale. Now that being said, we gotta remember this has to be logical. We don't know how much post-production they were able to get done prior to everything being shut down back in March, April. So we don't know if they had begun it, if they were close to finishing it. For all we know, they could still need to begin it or are still in the beginning stages of it. So we have to be logical. Could we get it in the next month? Sure, but let's just be smart about this and not get our hopes too high. I'm keeping my hopes low because I do not know what to expect. And I think at this point where we are right now, we just gotta have low expectations. I know everybody wants these huge expectations because it's The Walking Dead, it's San Diego Comic-Con, everything's always huge. But we're dealing with right now, we gotta be understanding and realistic. We can't just jump into this saying, well, it's San Diego Comic-Con, The Walking Dead, we're gonna get this huge, announcement, huge stuff. No, it's going to be different this year. Everything this year is different. So don't overthink this. Don't get overexcited. Just kind of take it with a grain of salt. Take, your expectations and just maybe put them down a few notches, because I don't believe this is going to be a huge year. Again, Fear, I do believe we'll get a trailer. There'll probably be some casting announcements for the season and probably a release date, which I will say will probably air in between when the main show would usually air. And again, World Beyond, I'm going to predict right now that they might add the premiere up with the finale of the main show like they had originally planned, just to try and bring in viewers. But I do believe they'll try and air the entire season in the off season, like in the winter months, because there's enough time in between the fall and spring that I feel like that they could easily get that whole season done and air it then. So that's just my thoughts and opinions. As it stands right now, there is nothing in regards to Rick Grimes movies, as I would expect. As of late, they did announce I think director maybe, and maybe a script being worked on. So that's just in the early stages of pre-production, so there's no way that they're going to have any Rick Grimes movie news. And plus, even if they did and had things under wraps, there's no way that they'd have enough, because even if they had started something, they probably wouldn't have gotten enough filming done to even give us anything. And I know people might be disappointed in that, but I do believe Rick Grimes movies, in my opinion, at this point are probably going to be pushed back way until 2022. I don't believe that they'll be able to get it out next year and build up hype, get pre-production done, filming and post-production done in time for it to air next year. With everything going on right now, the world's crazy. Things are, have settled down, but in certain areas of the country, especially in the United States, they are getting crazy in certain areas again. So just think of this logically. We want our casting and crew to be safe. We don't want to put them in jeopardy. I know it sucks to wait longer, but in the long run, it'll be worth it. Just always remember that. All good things come for those who are patient. That's what I always say. So, be patient, be understanding, and just keep expectations in an area that you think is good. I don't think you should have high expectations, but, you shouldn't have low expectations. Have average expectations. But I want to know all your thoughts and opinions about this in the comment section down below. Oh yeah, guys, those are my thoughts and opinions regarding The Walking Dead at San Diego Comic-Con this year, 2020. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That would miss more Walking Dead content from me moving forward. And you can go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which are linked in the about section on my YouTube channel. As always, this has been Vision here at Blind Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.